Hi you guys, I am back from the dead like once again. I just created this a full glam, full face, what I consider my everyday makeup look. I'm gonna act like I didn't ghost you guys for like I think a year. We're just gonna skip the apology, skip everything, and get straight into it. But yeah, if you want to see how I created this, please keep on watching. And if you're still here even after I ghosted you, I love you so much. I did try some new products. I have some new methods, some new things that I've been doing, but there are some still OG products and like OG things I'm still doing compared to like my first makeup updated tutorial. But yeah, enjoy. Yeah, okay, first thing I'm gonna do is gel my eyebrows with the Alpha gel. Just evenly distribute it. My brow hairs are like curling back up. I usually get them laminated, and you have to wait I think 6 to 8 weeks is when I usually like book out my appointments, and I haven't made the new one, so like the hairs are curling back up, meaning it's getting a little bit difficult to maintain. Making sure I'm in focus. I love this tool so much. Let's get these brows situated. Look at how amazing they look. They're really acting right today. I love this one. Now I'm gonna go in with the Glossier pen and just like lightly give myself the shape that I want, but not overdoing it. I mostly focus it in the front because like that's where like I lack a lot of the hair. Perfect. And then, so those are my brows. My favorite concealer brush, my favorite brush, and this is the Luley brush is in 7071 and by Luley Cosmetics. It's so good, like it just gets so flat. You can carve out like anything. This is the Hourglass brush. And this brush is so perfect. Like it blends everything out like butter. So now that we have our eyebrows done and out the way, we're gonna get started on our base. I'm so excited to do my base because we got a few new things today for our face. It's the Danessa Myricks Water Powder Serum Primer. And so I already had the blurring balm powder and I love it so much, right? But I was waiting on this, but it was never in stock, but I got it today and I'm so excited to use it. But I don't think I can use it at the same time. Oh my gosh, look. I don't think I can use it at the same time, so I'm gonna just use the new one and mix it with my Fenty like I usually do. Under eye patches. My under eyes are still there. I think sometimes deep down, like I hope that one day when I take off my under eye patches that like they will disappear, my dark circles and everything. But that's not gonna happen unless I go get work done. And I can't do that. I can't do that because I'm a muzzy. And prep our lips. I have some gloss already. This is so disrespectful. But I'm gonna use the Lawless Lip Plumping. It just makes my lips. Oh my god, okay. Reese's, look at the camera. Oh, just can't stay here for long. Because she causes ruckus. She doesn't know how to be nice. Look at my sweater. So excited. Okay. Damn. Okay, bismillah. Feels nice. So fall. And then I love the Fenty. It's no longer my skin color. We're gonna color correct a little, like right here and right here. And let that like thicken up. Another thing. Just let it stick there. This foundation is way too dark for me now, but I don't have an option. Because I don't want to go downstairs and get a new one. But let's just try and work with it today. This foundation's too dark anyways. But we're gonna try and work with it and just like keep it at the bottom of my face. I feel like that's where I'm more darker anyways. So it'll work out. And this is the Patrick Top foundation because I've been loving her so much. I'm so sad this is not my color because it's not giving a good representation of how well it's gonna like look. And I feel like shade matching would have helped tell you guys that, but it's okay. I'm gonna use this foundation brush by Metamorphosis on TikTok shop. This is their foundation brush in MB100. Okay, now we're on to concealer, and my concealer will never ever change. It will forever be Too Faced. Like, I will never switch up on her. Anytime I have regretted it immensely, like bad. So I never will switch up on her. This is the Too Faced concealer in the shade Butterscotch. I start with this, like down to the coverage, the shades, the finish, the application, like the applicator, everything about this concealer is everything. Like, this is my number one, and no one can ever beat it. And I've tried many. There are a few that I want to try. I don't think they are capable of replacing my girl right here. And yeah, I do heavy conceal, heavy foundation, heavy bronzer, heavy blush. I do everything heavy because that's how I like my makeup. So it's definitely not like anything soft or like, you know, light, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this concealer brush. This is by BK Beauty, and this is in the A506. This is very similar to the, where is it? This is very similar to the Hourglass concealer brush. They have a similar shape. This one is a little bit shorter and denser, and this one's the hairs are a little bit longer and a little bit thinner. But I love this for my concealer. And I just go in with like a tapping motion on the outside first, and then in. I barely touch it. I'm very light-handed with this because I'm not trying to move the concealer too much. Same thing with like the outside of my eyes. Going to dab, 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 dab. I didn't put concealer on that for that. But yeah, like do the outside first, and then we're gonna go in like this, around the mouth, coverage, like so. Outside, 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 outside. Let's do the forehead before we do in. And this is just like, as I'm doing the outside and the forehead and the chin around the mouth, I'm letting this sit for a little bit to just thicken up, and that just helps with like the coverage and like just make sure that like it looks flawless, because when you blend too early it just looks like nothing was there, and you want the most out of your back, like you want full coverage. I let that sit for a second, okay? And then just do the sides of our nose, like so. The side of this side. And then let's go in. And barely touch this, okay? Don't overdo it. Don't move that concealer too much. If you do, just like try not to do it again. Because you want the coverage to stay. See, this does look crazy, but I promise this is a process. It's worth it. You want that full glam look. Okay, that's perfect for me. Now we're gonna bronze, and I've been going back and forth with these two. Today we used both actually. So I always liked the Toffee Too Faced concealer as a bronze color. It's the perfect shade for me. And then I've recently been falling in love with the Hourglass foundation stick in the shade 16.5. So we can mix both and bronze with both today. Let me show you how it looks. Perfect shade. It's so warm and creamy, so it's like, I don't know, it just comes out perfect every time. And then let's go in with the Toffee. This one's slightly lighter than 16.5. To make sure it's the right shade. And then I just, like so, that's my placement for bronzing. My OG brush is a random dense angled brush by Firma 103. I don't know if like it is a legit brand. I don't know where I got this brush from, but that is the name of it. Look at how pretty that is. And just blend away. That little trick, putting it right here, just gives you that like nice long face look, and like kind of hides that double chin. blend away. What I like about these bronzers is they do not dry on you. You know, like, they will not start to look muddy if you took too long to blend it or whatever. Like, they just will forever look so pretty and bronze. I just love this step so much, you guys. This is my favorite step. And bronzing. Powder and cream bronzing. Get to the side of your nose. You brush it towards the brow. Down the nose, across the eyelid. That's so pretty. There we go. So pretty. And then I'm gonna go in with a lighter concealer. This is a MAC Studio Fix concealer in NC40. One thing I don't like about this one actually dries pretty fast. So you have to move fast with it. So I think it's that. But yeah, I just go in with this with a beauty blender and I go back and forth. Just like so. Pretty. And take the excess and put it over my mouth. Put over my top lip. You could take some onto your forehead as well. Cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in. I'm like debating right now if I'm gonna do blush or not, but I should. I'm gonna go in with another Danessa Meyer's product. This is their blurring balm powder and spiced. I'm going in with the BK Beauty brush in 106. You can never go wrong with this shade. It's not too much. But like the days where I'm like not really feeling this blush, it like blends perfectly with my bronzer, so it doesn't look too overpowering. See, it's really pretty. So I just like blend it through my temple. This is how it looks right now. Creams and liquids all done. And now for the most precise and important step is our powders and setting all of this and making sure it looks and stays this smooth. And I'm gonna always go in with Huda Beauty, and this shade is Blondie, and I'm gonna use a powder puff. So I evenly distribute it onto the powder puff, and then I press out the excess. All while you can take your sponge and just blend out the creases lightly without picking up too many product. Okay, like this. And you're not dusting away anything. You keep tapping it in until it eventually disappears. Okay? Do not push away. And then same thing for the other eye. can even place it right in this area, around your mouth, side of your nose, like so. So that center should be super matte. Oh my god, this primer, you guys, if you see my skin right now, like, it looks so good. This end, the smaller end of the Hourglass powder brush, dip it in some of my powder, and we're gonna get my forehead. I don't like to go in with the powder puff on my forehead because I notice only on my forehead it makes it look a little too textured, and it might be because maybe I have more texture on my forehead, I don't know, but it makes it textured, so I don't like it. This is a MAC bronzer in the shade Deepest Darkest. They're mineralized skin finish. Go in with a big fluffy brush. This is the BK Beauty 103, and I just go crazy. I'm obsessed with this bronzer so much. And it's an OG, like, everyone used to use this back in the day. I don't know if people use it anymore, but I remember like all the YouTubers I used to watch back then, they raved about this bronzer. And then I'm gonna take a mini version of like a fluffy angled brush, and this is in 112 by BK Beauty. I'm just gonna go across my eyelids with this, like so, and down. I have a palette I was thinking of using. Should I just put it like on my, yeah, we're gonna open that and see what we can add. So this is the Makeup by Mario palette. This is the original one, and I've been wanting this palette for so long, and I just finally told myself to get it. I got it today, but I just want to use shadows, but I'm like never do it. Oh, this is so pretty. You see these shades? I'm obsessed. Okay, which one should we try? Like maybe like right here. I only have this, so we're just gonna use this. This is not how you should use it. Let's use this light shade. Is she giving? Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, that's nice. This is a powder. This is a highlighter brush, but I use it for like sometimes for my under eyes. And this is the Sephora collection. Oh, 98. Matte. This is the shade that I'm using for my eyelids is matte 3, I believe. And we're just placing it in the front part of my eye. It actually looks pretty good. What do you guys think? It looks pretty cute. This might be my little look. I like it. Like open up my eyes a little bit. And maybe with this, the one we were bronzing with, go in with this one. And this. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm creating right now. This looks really pretty and subtle. I'm loving this so much. And I'm barely touching shadows. Okay, that's all we're gonna use. I'm gonna go in with this powder from Hourglass, and this is a shade Translucent Tan. And I'm just gonna like sweep under here, clean it up a little bit. Right here. And right here. Okay. So that's really it for like the base. Now the rest is just finishing up the rest of the makeup. So let's just do that. I'm gonna do cool and the cool up. This one has a cooling in it, you guys. So like high key makes your eyes dry. Okay. That's really pretty. Look what I did to my eyes.
Oh, you lined it?
No, you don't see the.
What? This
You don't
way?
see this eyeshadow I just did?
I don't see.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You don't need to see it.
Like a little bit wider?
Yeah, it's just white.
I see it, but
Barely
should
there.
add a little bit more.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it in a second. It's a little bit more of that white shade, so let's do that. This is subtle and pretty. Your NC42 is a pressed powder and just clean up that under eye. Like so. We're gonna make our fake moles with the Kat Von D. This is a brown eyeliner instead of black. Right here. Right here. Right here. These are not dark enough. There we go. Our first spray, Morphe. You drench it so that all the powders melt together. Now for the fun part, our lips. And I just bought a fresh new liner. So I got this one through PR and it was like the mini of the Limitless Brown and I fell in love with it. So today I bought another one.
Passenger, this a G5, no, this not a challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me in the fridge, get cold seats, they some cannibals. They like to geek, drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat. She took a look, mixed it with the chill out. Now she say she's in the 3D. I go in the jungle and ain't got a coat, I bet I come out with a mean. Do this shit for the fam, cause this shit bigger than me. Color stones in my infinity link, and in the factory masterpiece. I call him twin, could that be my brother? We got the same roller, he matching me. Nah, for real. Water on me like the sun of sun. Carry some pointers. All these commas, I won't fumble. Me go gunners out the jump. Me glide all, fuck a front up. Nigga, cake on me, no funnel. Cash, drop top feeling like stunner. Drop top, KD play no runner. We gone.
I go in with Maybelline's Vinyl Lip Inks and this is the shade Fearless. And I usually go exactly where I went for the liner. And this just like intensifies the lip. And then for lipstick, I'm using the Milani 410 Pleasure. I don't even need it. I don't know why I looked because I know the shade. I had it memorized, you guys. Look how pretty that is. For like the middle and just like top it off, I'm gonna use Sephora's 01. forget to do a water line mascara, lower lash mascara. I'm gonna set it with Charlotte Tilbury's